Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NXT, where tonight we have a number one contenders match for the NXT Championship between Michael Bishop and Tyler Breeze. This match has a lot to do with that NXT Championship, the number one trophy that this show has to offer. We give these young kids the biggest opportunity to compete for the biggest prize in this show. And we're going to get it, but wait a second. Michael Bishop, what's he doing? He just came out of the ring and he's charging at Breeze. Breeze just got kicked. Breeze just got kicked in the head with the enziguri. And we got a setup of a curb stomp on the ramp. That steel ramp really offers no protection. Michael Bishop is just viciously assaulting Tyler Breeze. This match hasn't even started yet. Michael Bishop, he really understands. He understands what it takes to be the NXT champion. And he is going to do whatever it takes to make sure that he is the number one contender for that title. Even if it means playing a little dirty and attacking his opponent before they're even ready to compete. He will strike them down if he gets an opportunity at that title. And another curb stomp in the center of the ring right there, followed up by that senton. And Michael Bishop, it may not be a favorite move by the fans. It may not be a favored move by the fans, but Michael Bishop knows what it takes to get the job done. He will do whatever it takes to get that job done and get a chance to fight for the NXT Championship in a few weeks. And when it comes to Tyler Breeze may not be willing to do all that is necessary to win that title. He's a good guy. He has the future to be a pro in the future, going up to Raw and SmackDown. But this man right here, he is up in a quick motion. We saw the same thing happen earlier in the last year with Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens comes out of nowhere, debuts on an NXT special, and guess what he did? Later in the night, after Sami Zayn, a friend of his, wins the NXT title, the light went on, and he knew what he had to do to make his moment, to take his shot. And he took his shot, and he destroyed Sami Zayn, and then he won the NXT title a few months later. And this man knows just what it takes to win. And this man is showing, Michael Bishop is showing those same element of quality matchups and combat. And my gosh, that is a very vicious aerial maneuver. He is showing those same quality of moments where he needs to reach for that brass ring. Don't wait for someone to hand you that brass ring. Go up that ladder, grab that brass ring, pull it down, and claim it for yourself. Because if you don't, no one else will hand it to you. Michael Bishop is taking that brass ring, and he is showing a more vicious side of combat to him. And Tyler Breeze has not gotten off the blocks. And Michael Bishop has nearly dominated this entire match. Tyler Breeze is just laid out. Has not been in this match at all. And a moonsault from the apron to the outside. Tyler Breeze he's just got to be out of this match. Tyler Breeze slides in at the count of 8 there. Almost the count of 9. Tyler Breeze is trying to maintain some kind of offense. Gets that snapmare there. And gets him into a headlock. Michael Bishop is trying to fight out of this headlock here. We may see a quick end to this number one contenders match, but until then, Michael Bishop has got to fight his way out of this headlock and potentially get to a more favorable and advantageous position before he can do anything else. And his offense has been stunted by this moment right here. Tyler Breeze with this nice little Mishimoto driver right there. And a DDT by Tyler Breeze. He is trying to show off a vicious side of his own, but he goes up to the top rope. This could cost him here. High risk, high reward, and a counter. He rolls out of the way, and Tyler Breeze lands sternum first right onto the ground. Tyler Breeze does not know what to do now. He is stuck, and now an Impaler DDT by Michael Bishop. Michael Bishop is setting up Tyler Breeze. He's gone into the corner. He is setting up Michael Breeze to finish this match. Tyler Breeze is going down. This is the end of that. Bang. One, two, three. And Michael Bishop is the number one contender for the NXT Championship. And if I'm Finn Balor, you better show some viciousness, because this man is coming for your title. We will see you next week for another edition of NXT. Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of NXT, where we have our new number one contender for the NXT Championship, Michael Bishop. And he is competing in a tag team match right now with his partner Baron Corbin to face the Lucha Dragons, the ever exciting Lucha Dragons. And we are going to see a showcase of speed, mobility. This is going to be an exciting competition here. We are going to see, but here's the monkey wrench here. Baron Corbin's power. He doesn't get up and break that speed up too much. His athleticism is good. He's a former football player. He's a good athletic guy. But these Lucha Dragons, if they run into this man, he may not move. Those drop kicks may only stagger the man. They will not knock him down. Baron Corbin could be the guy who takes them and rips them apart. Baron Corbin is the secret weapon for Michael Bishop. He could be the enforcer that protects him all the way through to the NXT Championship. He could be the man who weakens Finn Balor to allow him to walk away with the championship. Now you may ask at home, you may ask, why would Baron Corbin work with a guy who has an opportunity that he has been fighting tooth and nail for? Well, Baron Corbin understands this man's viciousness. He understands that they are the same person. They reached out and grabbed that brass ring. The only thing is, that brass ring wasn't presentable for Baron Corbin. Michael Bishop was able to see that brass ring, however far it was. He reached out and he clutched it in a quick 3-minute match. He made quick work of Tyler Breeze. We haven't heard from Tyler Breeze since that match, and it's because Michael Bishop laid a whipping on him. He took him down, put him back behind that woodshed. He whipped him a few times, and in 3 minutes, that match was over. And guess what? We have a new number one contender. Michael Bishop is the real deal. We saw his excitement. We saw what happened that first week. His debut, it didn't go as planned, but guess what? He didn't let that debut match hinder his progress. Instead, he learned from that. He turned on the jets and he went full force at taking down a tag team competitor in Colin Cassidy and Enzo Amore. Then he went to the tag team and took out a pro in his next match. And then the fourth week he competed, he took out Tyler Breeze. He is the real deal. This man is a future in this company right now. He may make quick work of NXT's roster, and he may be at the top of the business by a very short time span. He has a very high ceiling, but he's got some rocket fuel in his boosters in his shoes right now, and he's going all the way to the top. Right now we've got Sin Cara in the ring, but he is about to tag in Kalisto. And we have Baron Corbin facing the quickness of Kalisto. And he's been in this match almost the entire time. Michael Bishop made a quick tag at the beginning, and now he's trying to get into the ring to save his partner, and the distraction costs Kalisto a quick pinfall and a 1 count by Kalisto on Baron Corbin. And geez, that is a vicious move right there. Again, we have seen a vicious side of Michael Bishop. Michael Bishop is not some slouch guy on that first week when he faced Hideo. We saw him come out slow against Hideo Itami. This is not the same guy. Hideo Itami may have beaten him, but the week later he flipped the script and he turned his mind into a more vicious guy. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see Kalisto and Sin Cara in the near future, even on the main roster. These guys are potential tag team champions. They are a potential for the number one contendership for the WWE tag team titles. And this is a very intriguing matchup, because if you beat the possible contenders for a tag team title on the main roster, well, what does that say about you? That means you're the best. You are the best. Now they have a chance to beat a former NXT champion, tag team champion, and the potential to face they actually next week William Regal has announced that they will face the current NXT tag team champions in a non-title match. They will face the Vaudevillains in a tag team match next week, and then in two weeks from today we will see Finn Balor defending the NXT Championship in a match he better be prepared for, because if he's not, that title will slip out of his hands. Finn Balor will compete against Michael Bishop, but William Regal has banned Baron Corbin from ringside. We will not see Baron Corbin at the NXT event that title competes at. Michael Bishop has his match in 2 weeks, but if Baron Corbin gets himself involved in any way, either attacking Finn Balor before, during, or after that match, well, then I guess that title match is called off. So Michael Bishop will have to go it alone without Baron Corbin. And this is a vicious match. Again, we're seeing more dominance by Baron Corbin and Michael Bishop. Now we have Sin Cara kind of laying a flurry of attacks, but it's a flurry of attacks that's stunted immediately, but then it's a back and forth again, and they are just trading. We got a crucifix, but he does not follow it through with a pinfall. An arm slam right there, trying to weaken the arm, but again, the arm is not the dangerous part of Michael Bishop's offense. The arm is only a small part of his offense. His legs are more of his offense. He is a quick guy. You gotta clip the legs. You gotta clip the wings of this man, because if he gets any momentum, this could be the end of days for you. And that is not a pun. That is not intended. But Baron Corbin will be your reckoning. What do we got here? We got a sunset flip powerbomb right on the ground. Sin Cara just casted to the outside. And we got a curb stomp here. No, a famouser. We have a famouser after throwing Sin Cara into the barricade. A setup famouser. And this has been a vicious attack. A rising knee to Sin Cara's head, followed by the curb stomp. Sin Cara nearly could be concussed right now. And we got a count of 7. We have a count of 7, and he is going to the top rope here. He is going to the top rope. And he's going to jump, and he lands on the shoulders of Sin Cara and hits the Hurricane Rana. He hits this little moonsault there. A crossbody on, a springboard crossbody on Sin Cara. Picks him up again. And now he's going to send him into the ropes, into the turnbuckle, and hit a dangerous knee right into Sin Cara. And we're going to see a senton on Sin Cara as well. This is the flurry we talked about. You don't give this man momentum, because if you give him momentum, this is the dangerous part of his offense. They can trade back and forth, but Michael Bishop is the guy. If Michael Bishop gets any momentum, this is the danger part. Now it looks like they're going to set up here. We got a little schoolboy, but no, it's a lift. And we got this. Oh my gosh, it is a flying clothesline off of a elevated schoolboy. And we got Kalisto going for a quick pinfall here. 1, 2, and Baron Corbin kicks out to save his partner. Baron Corbin kicks out, attacks Kalisto to save his partner, and we've got a curb stomp. No, a famouser to Kalisto. A famouser to Kalisto again. And this is dangerous, because now you've given, we've said it before, we'll say it again, if you give momentum to Michael Bishop, he will take you out. a low drop kick to send Kalisto into the ground. And now he is going to make short work. He is throwing him out of the ring. He hits him with a forearm to the head and sends Kalisto to the ground. And what are we going to see next? It looks like he's just going to spring off the ropes, allow Kalisto to get back into the ring, and then start the flurry again. Hits him with a hip right into the ribs, sends him over the top rope, under the top rope. And now there is a short setup here, and he is going to go right into this senton, the suicide senton dive right there, and sends Kalisto to the ground. This is a match. This is an exciting match. Again, we said it was going to be fast-paced. We said it was going to be exciting and quick. This is that match. This is that match that you pay to see. If you see any match, you pay to see this one. The contrast of styles on one team, the uniqueness of another team's style, where they can work together with those quick moves and put the best content out there. They are putting the best ability on the field, and they are going to go for another tag team. No, and a reversal in the corner. And it looks like we're going to get a tornado DDT setup. But he actually, oh my gosh, he just did a full rotation into the guillotine. He's going to send Sin Cara to the side there. And actually jumps and hits an axe handle on Sin Cara. He just turned his attention onto Sin Cara. Oh, and then he just turned, he took too much time on Sin Cara. And Kalisto hits him with a shoulder to the back. And now he's in a dangerous position. You do not want to be on the wrong side of the ring when you are in a tag team match. You have both partners of the Lucha Dragons. You have the Lucha Dragons double teaming Michael Bishop now because he is in the wrong side of the ring. And here we go. Let's see if he can somehow get out of this predicament, get back in the ring, and equal this thing out. Maybe even tag in Baron Corbin, because Baron's the only chance for them to win right now. They got to get a fresh partner in there. We got a 7 count here, and he's starting to stir a little bit, but Sin Cara's ready to get him. It looks like Sin Cara's going to cast him into the ring right there. And at the 9 count, Sin Cara has casted him into the ring, and we are going to see another fight between between Kalisto and Michael Bishop. And a strong right knocks out Kalisto and hits him with that running STO. And he hits a moonsault after that. Waits a little bit here and kind of flounders a little bit. Misses that Enziguri. Now he's going out to face Sin Cara there. What's he going to do with Sin Cara? What is he going to do? Just a flurry of kicks right there. A flurry of low kicks to Sin Cara, knocks him to the ground. Michael Bishop is still kind of low on that stamina. This has been a long and exhausting match for all parties involved. This is what NXT is. We are an exciting brand here, and this is an exciting match. And a counter sends Kalisto over the top. A shoulder tackle sends him to the outside, and a suicide dive to end him. Michael Bishop returns to the ring. He goes halfway around the ring to gather some stamina, and he's going to go and tag in Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin is now the legal man in this competition, and he's going to send another suicide dive out to Kalisto, and he is in a bad way. Those moves, you cannot hit too many of those moves, and you put your body on the line when you go for those suicide dives, but Kalisto has taken a lot of impact on that. Yeah, and now it really does look like the Saint and the Sinner are going to take control of this matchup here. You can see the punishment that Michael Bishop's putting Sin Cara through, just driving him back into the barricade there. And we are going to see some kind of competition here. Looks like Sin Cara is going to try to take control of him, but a counter by Baron Corbin. Another counter by Kalisto's speed there, and boom, another. Looks like Baron Corbin's taking control of this match now. Throws him into the corner. And Baron Corbin has put him underneath in a tree of woe, trapping that leg, and now just taking stomp after stomp after stomp, choking him out. Baron Corbin is taking control of this one slowly but surely, and actually has got Kalisto in a camel clutch in the side. All he has to do is reach out and grab the rope to break this hold. But Sin Cara is the one who has to come in involved and break up the hold. Kalisto sends him into the team's corner. They have got to get a team move going in here, but he does not get that move. He gets a few good strikes. He runs up the turnbuckle there and flips in an arm drag, casting him into the corner there. And another Michael Bishop interfering again and hits this inverted reverse STO again, giving the advantage to Baron Corbin. These guys are just vicious. They don't care about the rules. They are going to fight and fight and fight until they get the win. They are not going to care if they get disqualified, counted out. This is a match that does not matter too much. It is an exciting contest, but it has no weight on what could potentially be a title picture. But we are seeing an exciting competition here. An exciting competition. And it looks like Michael Bishop laid out Kalisto, but that was not enough, and Sin Cara gets involved and breaks up the count. A counter in the corner there. Looks like Baron Corbin's going for another camel clutch. And Sin Cara counters and hits an inverted DDT on Michael Bishop. This has just turned into an all-out brawl right now. And we are waiting for the final conclusion here. The ref is sending Michael Bishop to the outside. If he does not get out in the count of 5, this will be an ending match by disqualification. Kalisto going for another familiar move. That arm drag again, casting him to the other side of the ring. And now, Kalisto could have all the momentum right now. Baron Corbin has seen very little action tonight anyway. This has been a tag match that's pretty much been Michael Bishop versus the Lucha Dragons. He has not yet tagged in his partner, and now Baron Corbin takes this athletic move. And now Sin Cara tries to go with a pin, but Michael Bishop distracts his partner, the referee, and keeps Sin Cara from getting that opportunity. And a quick kick out and a breakup of the hit, and a very, very athletic move. Flips around on Sin Cara and hits him with an inverted DDT. And Sin Cara now goes for a quick flurry of kicks, but those kicks are interrupted by Baron Corbin, and Baron Corbin whips him around by his throat to the other side of the ring. And it looks like Baron Corbin's going to go for this kind of suplex variant there. Sends him to the ground. Goes for the pinfall here. And Baron Corbin gets the 1, the 2, and a rope break by Sin Cara to keep this match going. These guys are not going to quit. This is going to be a competition, and it looks like Baron Corbin is setting up for something. And Michael Bishop has complete control over Kalisto. And we have an end of days to Sin Cara. And 1, 2, 3. And Baron Corbin hits the end of days on Sin Cara to end the match. And another tag team victory for the Saint and the Sinner. We will see you next week on NXT for a non-title tag team match between the Saint and the Sinner and the Vaudevillains. Thank you, and please tune back again next week. Goodbye.